Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Taurus Truth Tarot, where we are all Taurus all the time. My name is Shannon Colleen. I'm a Taurus Sun and Venus. So this is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. North Node. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you all for booking your personal readings. They've been amazing lately. Yes, I'm still open for personal readings. And all your feedback. Thank you for supporting this channel with the likes, the shares, the comments, the donations you've given to that little heart down below. Thank you. Wow. So grateful. Whew. All right. Let's see what the overall energy is. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy? Show me clearly, please. What is the overall energy? Show me clearly, please. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy for this reading? Show us clearly, please. There we go. All right, let's see what we have here, my loves. That's funny. That's funny. The reason I say this is funny is because it's the name of the deck, and it's the very first card in the deck, which is Love Who You Are. Which is really actually very important, right? We have to love who we are. We all go through the ups and downs. Yes, of course, we love ourselves unconditionally, okay? But are you making this a daily practice? I did not come up with this, but someone else did. I think I said it in another reading too. When you wake up in the morning and you go into the bathroom and you look at yourself in the mirror, say, I love you. Say I love you to yourself. It's really quite therapeutic, and it really brings you to a whole nother level of appreciating you, right? I would tell you that it's okay to be out there, and it's okay to mingle, and it's okay to go to social events, but part of this love who you are is spending time with yourself. This is at the bottom of the deck, by the way. Create intentional solitude. This is when, I'm not kidding, when you're going to the restroom first thing in the morning, take a minute, look yourself in the eyes, right? And say, I love you. It is so therapeutic. I can't even tell you. And spend some quality time with yourself, okay? No matter what that is. Some of you love to reading. Some of you go do yoga. Some of you go into nature. Some of you go to a movie or treat yourself to dinner, right? But whatever that is, think about what makes you feel happy, free, alive, radiant, and go do those things. I feel like you need to fall in love with who you are at this moment. You need to fall in love with all of you, who you are in this moment. Because the more that you're in love with yourself, the more you attract that in. Whether that's romantically or opportunities, job opportunities, it can be a million things. But this is truly, truly about creating intentional solitude to love who you are. And if you find things that you may not like about you, which we all do sometimes, that's just an awakening, right? That's just going, oh, I really don't like that I do that. And sometimes that's reflected in relationships, which is, it's good. It's mirroring, right? If there's something in somebody like a coworker, even a lover, whatever, that you don't really like, think about it, is that reflecting you back to you so you can make different changes. But for the most part, this is just like really focus on you and the love you have for self. And I'm telling you, I promise you, Taurus, that will bring in love. Romantic love, love of work, love of career, love of job. It's a really great practice. And I don't think we tell ourselves enough. Right? Because we don't need, what is that? What's that word, Spirit, that you're trying to get me to say? We shouldn't be relying on others for love, okay? We shouldn't be relying on them. We have to love ourselves first. So let's see what we have here. Whoa, that is too many there, but this one flew out. Oh my gosh, look, Taurus, love yourself. Our card came out. This is the card of Taurus, right? The Hierophant, the wisdom, the knowing. So I'm loving that this comes out, because when we love ourselves, okay, for those of you who are looking for a romance, we truly bring in somebody that matches that. Because this can be a card of marriage or commitment, right? Even more so, though, I feel like it's committing to yourself right now to really love yourself. And here's a great example. I'll always use my own life, okay? Since my dad passed away, it's been like 6 months now. I felt a little lost, of course, as you do. I was his main caretaker. He had Parkinson's and dementia, and we had such a great bond. I loved him so much. So I did find myself a little lost. And then I also found myself, and this is not about weight, but I found myself that I had gained a little weight because I wasn't doing the physical things that I had done when he was here. 555 on the timer, change. And I walk a lot, okay? But I was walking back from the little grocery store, and I didn't have that much stuff. And I was absolutely, like, my arms were shaking when I got back to my place from holding it for so long, which wasn't long. It was like 3 blocks. And I couldn't believe it because 6 months ago, breeze, right? So want to lose my strength, my actual physical strength. That is loving yourself, right? So, of course, I joined the gym, and I'm, lifting weights because I'm not lifting my dad anymore. That sounds terrible. Excuse me. So I feel like you have to give yourself some blessings here. Like, what area is it that you're not so happy with? And it could be anything. And go do something about it, right? Go do something that's going to make you feel better, no matter what that is. But I just thought it was just about losing my strength, my physical strength. And I thought, oh, I don't want to lose that. I don't like that. So when we're talking about something we don't like, it wasn't my physical body. It was the strength of the body, if that makes sense. I don't know why they're having me go on about that. It's just to show you that this can be in different areas. Show me clearly. Yeah, because you want to transform, right? You want to love yourself. Butterflies, transform. Live your best life. Transform yourself spiritually. Maybe this is mentally, spiritually, physically. But you should do it. You should do it for you. Thank you. Yes. Oh my gosh. Look at Hermit. Talk about the card of solitude, right? I love that. That is taking time for yourself to do the things that you love, to create a bigger desire in your life of what you want that to look like. And whatever form this is. Maybe some of you are taking up I hope you're already doing some sort of meditation practice, but maybe you're taking up a new one or doing a little bit more of it, or reading books that help you learn new things, right? That you are interested in. But this is, major arcana. This is saying if you do these things, you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, major change comes in. Okay, major change. Oh, I love that. Show me clearly, please. Create intentional solitude. Love thyself. Show me clearly, please. Yeah, look at that, the Hangman. We're just getting all this major arcana here. I love this. This is like a whole new thought process. I don't know why we're taught this. It's so horrible. It's almost like I wish mirrors were never invented, because then we would never know, right? But it's like you go and you look in the mirror and you don't like your nose, or you don't like that you're aging, or you don't like this or that or the other. And yeah, listen, I got nothing opposed to if you want to have plastic surgery, fine. It's not my business. But it's more of looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I love you, and not being overcritical, right? Not being overcritical of what you look like on a physical level, for sure, because we all do it. But also, like, getting a new spiritual perspective on things. So when we love ourselves unconditionally, right? When we love ourselves unconditionally, that's when we can have the most growth. So this is like I'm just getting it so many different ways. I'm sorry. It's because there's a lot of you and it's a general. But some of you, this is physical. Some of you, this is mental. Some of you, this is spiritual. Okay? But I think you have a change of heart here. I think that when you do that, you gain a whole new perspective on life. You walk taller, you smile more, you love life more, which brings in big things, okay? It truly, truly does. Because these are 3 major arcanas about perspective. They truly are. Knowing you are blessed, knowing that you love yourself so much, knowing that you love to spend time alone with your dreams, your desires. It's beautiful. Show me clearly. Yeah, look at this. My goodness. High Priestess, all major arcanas. But there it is. Here, this is the best. This is the best. I love Spirit so much. Walking away with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, walking away from the old way of being. Okay, that's what this is. Because there's no growth there. We were just talking about growth. So I'm not going to criticize myself. Right? And this goes even a little deeper. Self-deprecation. I was watching a comedy the other day, like yesterday, actually. And it was a stand-up comedian. Very funny. Very funny. But it was all self-deprecating. And sometimes that can be funny, but sometimes that can be actually hurtful to ourselves. It's okay to laugh at yourself every once in a while. It's okay to be the pun of the joke, right? But not all the time. And I think you're outgrowing the old ways of you thinking about you. Okay, a lot of times we say that you shouldn't give a shit about what anybody else thinks of you, which is very true, right? I heard one of the best lines ever, and now I can't remember where I heard it. It's been at least a year, if not longer. It's none of your business what people say or think about you. And that is still true. What is your business is what you think of you. Okay? So I think you all need to take a deep breath, look in the mirror every morning and say, I love you. I really love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Right? And then that's going to make it so that you stop self-sabotaging. Okay? Show me clearly. I love this. Show me clearly. Lots of spiritual change too because of the Hierophant and the High Priestess, right? So when you're at a spiritual level of absolutely loving yourself, you can put down all those other wands. Right? All those other silly worries. I'm too old. I'm not thin enough. Whatever it is, whatever this is. You get to put all that down. And it's a relief. And it is a relief. So I'm always joking around. I just actually said this the other day. Because I've said it for years. It's something I don't know if I'll ever change. But I was like, if you don't like it, don't look at it. If you don't like it, don't look at it. I was talking to a friend about dating. If you don't like it, don't look at it. Right? You don't like what I look like, then don't look at me. There's somebody who does. Bottom of the deck, we got the 9 of Cups, which I love because that is fulfillment. Right? That is, yes, it's wishes, but it's a bigger fulfillment. It's about being satisfied. Right? Like, I'm happy with who I am. I love who I am. That's truly a blessing right there. That is truly, truly a blessing. And it sometimes can take a while to get there, but it doesn't have to. It's just another tool in your toolbox to live the best version of your life right now. But good things come in. Major changes. And I will tell you, it's true. I know because I've gone through it. And I know when I stopped making fun of myself, I still do every once in a while, but it used to be a lot, right? A long time ago, it used to be a lot. That things changed for me quite a bit. So let's see what else we have for Taurus. If you have not joined, speaking of being inspired and loving yourself, if you haven't joined our Taurus Inspiration membership here, you should. There's a little join button. It's a monthly subscription, but we do different readings over there. We're doing the 78 days of tarot, diving deep into the tarot. So you should join. Okay. If you can't find the join button, it's in the description box. The link is too. Show me clearly. Thank you. All right, so what does Spirit have for us? Oh my gosh. Yes, the universe supports me in every way. When you love yourself, when you do these practices, like looking in the mirror and saying, I love you to yourself in every way, the universe starts bringing you gifts. They start aligning you with your desires. So I think this is wonderful. I really do. This is such sound information and sound advice from Spirit right now. So, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Until next time, all of my love, light, and blessings to you.